Hello, we're back again. This is video 4. Grief often shows up, and sometimes we can schedule it in. So we will talk about the focused attention of doing an activity with our loved one. We will be intentionally grieving together. There will be new rituals, maybe doing a memory box. You can collect pictures with your child and put them in the box. Pictures with the child doing something with their loved one who passed away. Or you can add a recipe in there that you have made. Or about making a memory bead bracelet. And each colored bead that you could put on the bracelet is something about their loved one. There's also making a collage of pictures. You can touch your person every day. Blackout poetry too. You can talk about the words that describe your person. Morning prayers, meditation, or thoughts, spending moments in thought. Holiday traditions. Put an extra plate out on the table. Put your loved one's picture there. Make their favorite dish. Talk about the memories that you've had with that person. Making a birthday cake. There's Mother and Father's Day. Come together to celebrate. Remember your person. Remember the times. Lots and lots of favorite times. And you may have tears to start. Let them come. Let the tears come. You have loved this person. Emotions are our friends. They're real. Make something from your person's recipe box. I did recently. I made my daughter Alexa's Belgian waffles. I loved looking at Alexa's handwriting while I was making the waffles. And I shared the waffles with my 2 grandsons, Alexa's 2 boys, Ben and Brett. They asked about what was their mother's other favorite things to make. And I said potato salad. You know what? It was the mustard that made it so good. You can also make donations to a charity of your person's choice. You can plant a tree. You can go to the cemetery and clean the headstone. And sometimes we have relationships and traditions that we have to let go of. And that's okay. Give yourself permission to start new traditions. Watching movies with children, it allows you to spend time with them. Frozen, Inside Out, and Moana are great movies that talk about grieving. Let the tears come again. Share your memories. And let the laughter come too. Laughter is some of the best medicine we have. Honor your person. And honor yourself. Now we're going to come together and grieve together. It's about coming together and doing this and sharing our memories, thoughts, and about the person that we've loved so much. Now we'll start our conversation, and this conversation is going to have an activity, and we're all going to be part of this activity.
Because sometimes you can actually schedule grief in Brandy's got a couple of activities for us today. What did you bring, Brandy?
We're going to make today memory bracelets, and we like to do this as a family group. So you can do this with your children as well. It's pretty simple. Everyone gets to pick, which you've already done, and I don't have to stress about that. So we're going to ask questions, and then this is where the children or the adults will get to pick the bead as well. So place a bead on your bracelet to represent your loved one's favorite color. So Catherine, can you share with us what color you picked?
Yes, Alexa's favorite color was green, and she had beautiful green eyes and auburn wavy hair, and she always looked beautiful in green.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Faye, would you share what your favorite or your memory of your favorite person
Oh, sure.
color is?
My dad was a cowboy. And so I'm a little bit debating. Green could be the color of the prairie grass in the spring. But Bob thought that I might want a brown bead for what that ever represents as far as cowboys. I don't have a brown bead, but I have an orange one, so I'll use that one.
Oh, thank you.
That's very good, Faye.
Thanks, Bob.
So the next question will be, place a bead on your bracelet to represent their favorite holiday. So I'm going to ask Bob if he'd like to share.
Our favorite holiday was with my grandchildren, and it was when the summer, as soon as the summer came, as soon as school got out, we went somewhere. And most recently, we have been taking the children to a ranch near Kamloops, and they ride horses for a week, and they also work there.
Nice.
The summer has always been our favorite holidays. Yes.
Nice. Thank you
Nice.
for sharing. And Catherine, do you want to share your favorite holiday?
Alexa's favorite holiday was Christmas, and she always used to get up really, really early in the morning, open the presents, and then carefully put them back together.
Oh, wow.
My gosh.
That's awesome.
And sometimes I wasn't so happy when she did that.
Next question will be, place a bead or beads on your bracelet that represent your loved one's favorite sport. Ellie, would you like to share?
Yes, I just picked an R for mine, which stands for racing. My dad was a big fan of Formula One car racing.
Cool.
And so we actually would often watch together. And we actually went to the Molson Indy, which is a different league in Vancouver when it first came. So that was something that's special that we shared.
Yeah.
That's fun. Bob, would you like to share her favorite sport?
Well, my granddaughter's favorite sport was soccer. She played both outfield and she played goal, so I have a G placed on my bracelet. My granddaughter also was a good soccer player, and she was invited to the Whitecaps soccer camp one summer.
That's
So
Cool.
that was a
Wonderful.
beautiful memory. Yes.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
I'll put the G on for
goal.
when she played goal.
Yes.
Right on.
Nice. Thanks. So the last question will be, place a bead on your bracelet that represents their favorite season. Melanie, would you like to share?
I am going to pick a butterfly because I think Dad liked the spring best, especially as he got older. The cold and the heat were really hard for him. So the new life after our long winters was always appreciated.
I think that's for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I agree. Faye, would you like to share?
Sure. I picked some fishing because my dad's favorite season was fishing season. He was an avid fisherman of live streams, not so much ocean going. He was afraid of boats, but he really liked his fishing. So
Nice.
got some fish for that.
So fishing season could be winter or summer? Or a little bit of any time?
Pretty much summer.
Nice.
He is a fair weather fisherman.
Nice. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being a part of it. This has been really fun and so interesting as we fight over beads, right? Thanks so much for coming.
That's so true.
Thank you, Faye.
Well, this is how children would do it too. So.
Mine is definitely an abstract.
As much as we would like to, we cannot fix grief, prevent death or dying, or protect our children from the brokenheartedness that comes with living and loving. But what we can do is we can mourn together so that our children don't have to grieve alone. By providing loving support and tools and information, we allow our children to work with their own natural responses to grief. We are helping our children grow into confident, healthy, wise and resilient, compassionate and connected adults. For all involved in the making of this video series, we want to thank you so much and acknowledge the courage and the bravery and the vulnerability that it took for you to share your wisdom, stories, and loved one with us. Thank you so much for being here today.